a room. We're like, no more sequels. Original ideas only.
And
yes, Richard Gadd.
The Perfect Couple 2.
2.
And it's The Perfect Couple.
And it's Amelia and Greer. Yeah. Women's stories matter. They just matter. Hi, it's Megan.
And it's Bree.
And we just want to talk about TV.
Welcome to our podcast,
Unseriesous. Each episode, we're going to cover a TV show, new or old, and have a silly little conversation about it.
So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get unserious. Call us criminals, criminals. Call us criminals.
Nicole Kidman said.
Megan said he said.
She said.
I'm like, what's going on? Exactly.
They may have made a group chat to try to outlaw that number.
But
criminal. I made a group chat to defend its honor.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I think it's
camp.
It's
I think this whole thing is camp.
This whole show's camp.
I know, I stand by it.
Yeah, so if you don't know, we're gonna do The Perfect Couple.
Yeah.
But before that, I gotta catch up with Megan because it's been like a year or so since,
You know what I forgot to grab is my Emmys ballot to count.
Yeah.
So making a statement on our Emmys predictions last week, we did not do as good as we did last year, but to be fair, there weren't as many hits this year.
Yeah.
Last year, I think I watched almost every show in the comedy category. I watched half of them this year. And that isn't to say I won't be watching Reservation Dogs or What We Do in the Shadows. But I just haven't yet. But overall...
That was the overall theme for us.
Overall, we haven't watched it
We
yet.
haven't watched it.
But also, sorry, Succession wasn't on. Sorry. Maisel and Barry ended too, even if they didn't win shit last year. But all of our best shows ended, and something was amiss in the industry. And you know what? Richard Gadd spoke on that. He said, the industry's in crisis, and we need to get real and stop remaking shit and make some cool shit. And I said, you're right, Richard Gadd.
Yeah, Richard Gadd. Baby Reindeer
Sweep. Baby Reindeer Sweep and
Shogun Sweep.
Sweep.
Watch that.
Yeah, we watched 2 out of 3 of the big winners, which honestly, that's a good record. When there are 3 shows that win the overall outstanding show in limited drama and comedy, and you've seen 2 out of 3, that's pretty good.
That's called professional.
And we'll probably watch Shogun one day.
I really want to watch Shogun. And they swept.
They swept too. They were record breaking.
So.
But what we really need to speak on, what we really need is...
Yeah, I know, that's what you said. I thought you were about to say.
That was what the Emmy said. The Emmy said, what we really need is a feminine phenomenon when Catherine O'Hara went, a what? Hacks.
A what? Hacks.
Honestly, the back and forth between The Bear and Hacks was so wild. When we were like, this is definitely going to go to Hacks, it went to The Bear, and when it was we thought it was definitely going to go to The Bear, it went to Hacks. Yeah. And it was kind of a whirlwind because those were our probably 2 favorite shows represented.
Yeah, I love them both so much, and I was shook, but like I was happy but also shook.
Yeah.
Like I was emotions.
Like, I think Hannah Einbinder really deserved that award, but I love Liza so much. So I couldn't be that mad.
I couldn't even be mad at her, and she looked fun.
She looked good.
Her green
she was
dress.
So sweet, and she was shook, and I was shook, but it was so sweet.
And Jeremy and
Evan
all together.
That was cute.
That was cute. You know what? At least we got that. Sorry, Yayo.
Yeah. Sucks to suck. Gotta give it to my girl, Jean.
Jean had to take it.
And then I also thought a big surprise was Lamorne Morris winning, and that was so deserved. I was so fucking happy for him. That was retroactively for Winston Bishop, Winnie the Bish. Thrilled for him, and thrilled that he was like, Robert Downey Jr., I love you, sign my poster. And Robert Downey Jr. said, and what else? Just like Hacks winning overall was such a shock, but we both stood up. Did that meme people use of Elizabeth Debicki standing? And I saw someone go, me standing when Hacks won. I was like, that was us.
I just didn't.
We were like, oh! And I was like, Chris! I was so excited and so deserved. It's just crazy that they pit two of the best seasons of television against each other.
Like two bad bitches against
I know, The Bear and Hacks,
The
and
Bear.
obviously I'm too tired to talk about whether The Bear should be a comedy. Every time I see a tweet, I'm like...
It's so funny.
But, like, I love that a true comedy did win. Even though I love The Bear, I'm not here to criticize that.
Megan just literally said she hated The Bear.
When did I say that? The Bear is my friend.
If you
But, like,
The Bear's a hunt.
The Hacks is so fun and funny, and people are like, why did Jeremy Allen White never smile once and then win Outstanding Actor in a Comedy? And I love him, and I love The Bear. I was like, I'm not talking about this,
The
and now I'm
comedy was
talking
him
about
getting
it.
locked in the freezer.
Yeah, and then they said Emmy for Best Outstanding
Exactly.
Lead Actor. No, but what a thrilling night. And Schitt's Creek reunion, no complaints from me. I thought Dan and Eugene were funny.
Yeah.
When he was standing really far away from Dan, I liked that bit.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I had a lot of laughs, even though I was dead from our big day.
We had a big day. That's what else I was going to say, because I haven't been consuming... No, I have. Okay, let's just stay on the same
you're
day.
A liar. I thought of the things you were consuming.
I've consumed so much, actually.
I know.
Surprise!
You're like, I don't actually have anything to say.
We went, so we're talking about the day of the Emmys, September 15th, and before that was the big game. And you might be thinking, Megan, it's too early for the Super Bowl, but it was my Super Bowl double feature, double homicide, if you will. Emmys, Bengals Chiefs game right before.
Duh.
Crazy. So, we had to take ourselves down to the Bengals bar in
Like
Old
we
Town.
always do.
As we do.
Down.
We've never gone to the Bengals bar, Woody's, in Chicago, but we said we simply must. This is a big game. The fall's about to get busy. Let's not waste the opportunity. So we went to the Bengals bar and had a ball.
A hoot and a holler.
A hoot and a holler, a hell of a time. For 99% of the time. Until things got really fucking awkward the last 60 seconds when they made a call on my bitches. And I gotta say, I think the call was rigged. The Chiefs are rigged. Taylor Swift is rigging the NFL. No, we love Taylor Swift every time, so I knew bitches would be booing Taylor Swift, and I was like, whoa, let's keep it classy. I want the Bengals to win.
Taylor Swift is rigging the NFL. You heard it here first.
I think the NFL's been rigged, and it's all the Chiefs' fault. Why did Travis Kelce have to be on the Chiefs? Anyway, this is about the Bengals, and the Bengals should have won, and I stand up for my man Jamar. Go look at my TikTok for more on that. For my official statement. I'm just so sorry. When Joe ran up to him...
Why was he running like that?
That was, like, breathtaking. The way I was, like, really stressed. I was like, oh, no, Jamar's upset. And then as soon as Joe ran, I was like, everyone cut the cameras. I said, I don't care what Jamar's upset about. Like, we need to focus on what matters.
You can't get that drama in.
That was crazy.
That angst.
I was beside myself. And then at one point went, the Bengals should have won, and you know what? They'll persevere. Joe was really sad, though. Did you see the press conference?
No.
He, I feel like he's usually really, like, stoic. Like, last week he was like, yeah, we didn't do our best, but, like, we gotta prepare for that. But he was like, this one really stings. And he was, like, really sad.
By 1 point.
And, like, he was like, he was like, I thought I was doing everything right. And I honestly, half of the stuff that was messy, like, a lot of it was, like, defensive stuff when he wasn't on the field. And then, like,
Classic.
Jamar getting upset, which I stand beside him. I was fighting for my life today at work, defending Jamar. And maybe he was upset about something or he took it too far, which is so fair. But he can learn and grow from that. And I think we should let him
Jamar's
let him have
He's
that.
leaving.
Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm like, don't leave me.
He's got the last straw.
No.
It's gonna break.
I need Joe to be like, look at me, Jamar. This isn't you.
Like,
Stay
I can't
with
do
me.
this anymore, Joe.
Come on without me.
Just do it without me.
That's crazy. Anyway, just writing fan fiction during the Bengals game. No worries. That's why I'm a big sports girly, as you can tell. And then, what else have I been doing? But it was starting Good Girls Guide to Murder. Yay. I'm getting ready. I think that'll be our next podcast. You're hearing it here first. We're taking a week off, and we're going away. We're going to a remote location. We're going off the grid.
We're going off the fucking grid.
So, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe we'll post a little surprise.
Too hard. We're going off the grid.
Maybe we'll post a little surprise that's not a podcast episode, but
a little surprise.
And we'll post it. You do a little vlog. I don't know. I'm just saying shit.
You're just
Making really false promises.
We'll do a giveaway.
We're going to do a giveaway next week, actually. But then we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming for unserious spooky. Did we have a thing? No. It used to be 1510-tober.
Oh.
1510 October. Unspooky
years.
years. We're going full Halloween, but Heartstopper's gonna slide its way in real quick. But it's gonna be spooky as hell.
Nick and Char.
Honestly, we're gonna be spooky for like a while because it's gonna be like Good Girls Guide to Murder. We're gonna take a brief stop for Heartstopper. We've got Twilight on deck, Halloween Town on deck. But then in November, we're still gonna have Only Murders and Agatha all along.
Yeah.
Spooky.
It's just spooky all year long.
So we need to take a break
and
to prep.
John B.
To prep. John B. Autumn.
The spookiest of them all.
John B is pretty spooky.
Uglies.
We should do a bot on uglies. Even though it breaks format completely.
Uglies.
So I have been reading, I've been listening actually to the audiobook and having a great time. Update 20% in.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Let's go. Let's get it.
So I gotta keep it up. I've been enjoying the audiobook, but I'll probably read some of it too physically myself to try to go a little faster. But I have been enjoying the audiobook. I feel really immersed. I'm feeling very spooky. It's been making me feel fall, even though it's 80 degrees in Chicago. So I'm really excited to watch the show and compare notes. I feel like no one's talking about it. Like, why haven't I seen any content online for it?
I saw more content about it when it was like, because I guess it came out in the UK first.
Yeah.
So I saw more people talking about it then.
Yeah.
But then it like fell off.
I'm like, hello, we're bringing it back.
We're
Circling back. That's the title of the pod.
That podcast.
Sort of a lock-in. We're really coming to be like a book to film, to book to TV.
We're going to turn into book too.
Yeah, because we did not read A Perfect Couple, but we are reading Good Girls Guide to Murder.
That was a lot.
Yeah. And then lastly, me and all the cool people have started watching English Teacher on Hulu. And that's the new hit show. I feel like I'm like, New York's hottest club is English Teacher. It's so funny. And people were like, it's like Abbott Elementary. I'm like, okay, so they're teachers. That's literally the only similarity. The comedy is different. It's about this gay man teaching in Texas. He's on the front lines.
He's on the front lines.
Trying to make a difference in his own way. He's on the front lines of trying to make a change by bringing in a drag queen against school policy. But he said, who cares? That's my friend. And that's all I'll say without spoiling. If you know, you know.
Exactly.
It's really funny. I feel like the humor's so good. Like, I just be cracking up. Like, that's a comedy. And I'll see you at the Emmys next year, Brian. Yeah, I'm having a blast.
The bear.
Yeah. And Hacks.
The comedy. The bear.
The funniest show I know.
Funniest show I know.
Yeah, The Bear season 3.
Yeah, the season 3 was pretty funny.
Yeah. But that's my highlight of the week is I really liked English Teacher. And I'm excited. It's got 5 episodes left. So honestly, we get on it and then we can pod about it. Good. I don't know when. We got a stacked slate the rest of the year. We can fit it in. We can probably fit it in. We had
like this off, but now we're about to be like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, and a lot of them are like pretty, like, I'm not gonna jinx it. I feel like should be easy because it'll be like Heartstopper will come and then like we're watching Agatha when that comes out this week. It's Thursday, God. I think, and we got to catch up on Only Murders. Yeah. So don't even worry, we're coming in full force.
Don't even worry about it.
We're gonna have enough content. We could do more than one show a week because we won't. But
my face.
I was like, if we did English Teacher, I literally was like, I don't know where that's gonna fit.
With baby Fiona.
Yeah, at the zoo. Okay, Brie, what have you been doing?
Oh, you know.
Yeah. Real.
No.
So true.
Okay, I kind of fell off reading. Like, I started 2 books, but I haven't read enough to call home about, so I'm not even going to say anything about it.
Okay. Don't.
Don't.
I don't want you to.
And then, I watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Moms. Not during work, of course. Legally, not during work.
No, never. You never.
But I watched all of that, and it was so fun and so slay.
And so
I ate it up, and it left off at a cliffhanger.
Oh, a reality show?
Yes.
That's interesting.
That one of them would just make a phone call. I'm obsessed with them.
That's so
I'm
funny.
obsessed with half of them. I don't like the other half of them.
Yeah,
And
that seems right.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we got Dance with the Stars tomorrow.
So excited. Get ready for our weekly thoughts on Dancing with the Stars, and maybe we'll do a pod on that too. See, we have so many options.
Wait, I have to say one thing about the Mormon mom. One of the Mormon moms her name's Taylor, and on TikTok she's had so many different viral moments. Like she was like, I think, I don't know, a while ago she was like, she had she was pretending to have two twin daughters, and then she was saying that she was 50, and everyone believed her, but that's what she was viral for. Like, that this girl has lived so many lives, and then her house.
She doesn't have daughters?
No, she doesn't have twin daughters. Like, she has kids, but they're way younger, but everyone believed she was 50, but she looks like really young. So they were like, how? Everyone's like just making it go off.
Wait, so how old is she?
2020. 29.
She was pretending to be 15. Wait, we could do that.
She's done so many things and they've gone viral. Like, they stuck. I'm like, people are like, why do we know her from like 12 different things?
That's so funny.
But I think, and then like there was another part where like her apartment was haunted, but like all of those were going viral. And then her real son looks like baby Stefan. So she was also Stefan Salvatore. So she was going viral for that too. And now
That's
she's a
so
Mormon mom.
funny.
She's had so many.
Can we blame her? I support that.
She's just going viral.
I respect the hustle. I want to go viral.
That's the hustle. We need something niche.
Yeah. Everyone go like my Joe and Jamal.
If you just go viral for
Making stupid shit. This is now my second
football.
This is my second most popular TikTok. It was like in 4th place. I was like, okay, love that.
Yeah.
It only had a couple thousand views. I woke up this morning and like my notifications, I was like, whoa.
Exactly.
It's like a third of the way toward Richie, which Richie has a lot.
Well,
so
you have
keep
to
watching.
keep going on
I
football.
know.
Do you see
I won't.
Abby's going like viral? Our friend Abby's going
Yeah,
for, like,
Abby. Women's basketball.
which is cool.
Love that.
You find a niche and you just go by.
Yeah, I never stick with it. I just want to be
I know, I
free
just
for all.
post one goofy thing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's good.
That's good. No
Like
one
my
looks at
my Twilight TikTok, it got 1,000 views. I was like, perfect.
Exactly, that's
Move
all I
on.
need.
What else can I do? I just want to be silly, goofy, and I think people should follow me.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna post something like I'm gonna put a lot of thought into it, and it's gonna be. And sometimes it lands, and sometimes it
It's gonna be the
doesn't.
silliest.
And I feel like I'm blessed that Joe and Jamar landed because I literally watched it happen and like saw the vision. I was like, well, someone's got to do it because I can't stop thinking about it. I honestly made it for myself so I could go back and watch it,
Exactly.
and I have watched
That's
it a lot
beautiful.
today because it's just so funny
In
watching
slow
him
motion.
run over to him.
Knee deep in the passengers.
Okay,
Yeah,
so follow us
that's
on
beautiful.
social media.
Follow us on social media. Follow us on our freaking TikTok.
Yeah, we want to go live.
Some of ours go. I get excited when some of them go viral, but
Yeah.
we need to go live.
Yeah, let's just go live.
God.
Go follow us, and we're making filters now. Right now we have Emily Henry filters, but we could make more.
Yeah.
Leave a request for what filter you want to see.
Leave a
It's just
request
going to be a
below.
rotating thing. Maybe I'll get creative and I'll make a blind rank. That's next on my list.
Exactly.
Blind ranking the perfect couple cast.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get down to business. Bree,
Yep.
tell us about the
That's
perfect
me.
couple.
Well, The Perfect Couple is an American mystery drama miniseries on Netflix. It is an adaptation of the 2018 book of the same name by Ellen Hilderbrand. The show follows Amelia Sachs and her fiance Benji Winbury ahead of their lavish Nantucket wedding, which is called off after a dead body of the maid of honor Merritt Monaco is found on the morning of the big day. As the police investigate Amelia and her fiance's family, they discover that each person in the wedding, from Benji's imposing mother Greer to his best friend Shooter, has been harboring secrets that could destroy the image they've been working so hard to maintain. Yeah, that's all I got.
For a second there, you sounded like Ryan Bergara.
I was going like a kid. I was.
When you said like
That's the only way I
there
know
was like
how
a
to
period
do
when
it
you
now.
said like the author's name for a few minutes where I was like, whoa.
That's my new thing. I'm just gonna be
Read everything. Well, honestly, going to Spooky Month, we should try to read everything.
Yeah.
Like it's Unsolved or Ghost Files.
Oh, I need to watch that.
I know.
That's good.
I wish they were coming closer to us again, but what can you fucking do?
What can you fucking do?
All right, Try Guys Eat the Menu Live. Let's go. Okay.
Hey.
What do we start with?
Hey.
I don't have very many notes.
Where should we start? Should we?
Yeah, we have to get into the main drama.
Okay.
Which is, right off the bat, I'm trying to write down clues, and I got really bad at it. By the end, I was like, I don't know who did this.
Wait, you were trying to write?
Well, it was like, when you're watching one of these, I'm trying to figure out who did it. Yeah. You know, you're like, oh, okay, this means this. And we'll obviously get into the answer, but by the time at the end, I was like, completely there. At one point, I was like, I don't know who did it. Yeah. Because, like, they gave everyone motive, pretty much. So I was like, well, it's not going to be every one of these people. So at that point, I was like, whoa. But right off the bat, when you're like, ooh, Nicole Kidman is hanging out with her jeweler friend. And the jeweler friend's like, oh my God, you're not wearing the bracelet that Tag meticulously picked out for you because he loves you. And she went, oh, a bracelet? I'm sorry, I don't have it on right now. And she goes and finds the receipt. And this other woman has that fucking bracelet. And you're like,
bitch.
That
you
bitch.
gotta kill her.
Kill her.
Kill her.
But that's too easy. But like the bracelet, I was like, and then you see it on with Megan Beatty!
Megan Beatty
has the bracelet on, and then she's wearing it when she tells her friend that she's pregnant with his baby.
That was crazy.
That was really good stuff.
That was a good reveal.
That was a good reveal.
That was some good shit.
That was. I was eating that up. And I don't remember in what order of events in the first or second episode that you're like seeing all this stuff with the bracelet and blah, blah, blah. But the way that I was not mentally prepared for the dead body to be Miss Megan Fahey.
No, literally, we were like, it better not be Megan Fahey.
Merritt Monaco. I didn't want it to be her.
Like, as long as it's not Merritt, Megan.
Yeah.
And then it was?
It was. I was devastated. And I should have, I think I was, blinded by the fact that I love her so much. Because, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. They showed some of the brothers in, the shot where they, find her on the beach. Find Abby? What's that bitch's name?
Amelia.
Amelia. Mm-hmm. There's, multiple A names. She's Abby. Too many A names. Just Pretty Little Liars.
Alison Dillard. The people were comparing Merritt to Alison Dillard.
So
just
true.
She was talking to
I know you want to kiss me.
She was working her
She
way
lived so
around
many
town.
lives that night. But she's with this older man that she should not be with, potentially pregnant by another man. So Allie A. So Allie D. Sorry.
She's giving an Allie.
But I was truly blinded. And they, I should have known because I don't think they showed Benji or the parents. I don't know. It could only be so many people that Amelia would be that upset about. She should have been one of the people I had at the top of my list for being dead. Because, if it was it was half of the characters, why would she be that upset? If you see a dead body, it's probably going to freak you out. But she was beside herself.
Yeah.
And who would be that devastating to lose but Megan Fahey?
No, literally, that's the worst.
It was literally the worst possible outcome, but at least she was around.
She wanted to be the dead body and not find the dead body.
Yeah. White Lotus tease.
When you want to become the dead body.
She did White Lotus and said, you know what? That could be me.
That could be me.
I could be floating in the water. Jennifer Coolidge did it once. I could do it again. But she's slaying that dress was a slay.
That dress was a slay.
That dress is the yellow tank top of this show.
I know you want to kiss me.
I know you want to kiss me.
That's literally what she was giving. She's talking to every bitch. I'm like, what's going on?
That was devastating for me.
Yeah, they are drawn. They're tea.
Tag's always smoking a joint.
Tag just always smoking, and he did not seem that devastated that his his mistress and his baby were murdered.
No, that's what got me because he clearly did it felt too obvious for either him or Greer to have done it, but you never know if they find some twisty way to do it. You can't count anyone out until it's over. But he was having me second guess things because when she applied, she was like, I can't drink this. And he was like, what? And then he went, oh shit. And then you're like, oh no, he's stressed. But he was like, oh my God, you're pregnant, baby? And I was like, oh my God, he's so happy. But then later he wasn't very happy. And I was like, oh my God, he killed her. They were arguing because he was like, this is really going to mess with my life, bro. And I'm like, you should have thought of that before you had an affair, bro. But I don't know. I was so up and down with him. And then before you kind of know, kind of don't know all this stuff, but like he is so unbothered like the whole time.
I feel like a lot of especially him, but like a lot of them are unbothered.
Yeah, this woman is dead.
But like even they're just like so unbothered.
Yeah, like
even Amelia was like she was probably like the saddest, and you could see it. But even sometimes she seemed unbothered.
Yeah, they were like, I guess we got to go to this book thing.
Gives a fuck.
She's like, yeah, I'll get fucking dick down.
Yeah, that's what she was
in the catering cabinet thing. Like, okay.
If my BFF was murdered.
Yeah.
God bless.
You never know how you
know. Sometimes you just gotta get dick down.
Dick down.
By a possible killer, because everybody in that room was.
For a while, I truly thought it was Benji.
Yeah.
Benji was sus as hell.
Benji's face just looks sus as hell.
Like, he just, like, when the pictures were a little too convenient that Merritt wanted me to draw.
Like, okay.
And then, like, there was something else. I wish I wrote it down more when I was suspicious of him. He did, like, a couple things where I was like, sus.
Yeah.
Oh, like, when he got, like, really, like, his stupid fucking brother. Let's talk about that for a second.
Oh,
Thomas.
That guy, Thomas.
Thomas was so fucking annoying, and we know one of the things I wrote was... Hold on. I have to see exactly. Well, in general, but just because he is that archetype, I said, you know what would make the show better? Jake fucking Lacey. This is such a Jake Lacey mess around. And that guy wants to be Jake Lacey, but Jake Lacey can be the biggest asshole. I'm not even talking, like, obviously not talking about the one where he's literally playing like a child murderer. I haven't seen that. But like him in White Lotus, and I don't like support him as much in White Lotus, but like him in
Apples Never
Fall. And I think there was something else too where he just plays like this rich asshole, but like he has kind of like a charming quality about it, and it wavers. Like, he's less charming in White Lotus. Like, you're like, fuck him in White Lotus. But, like, he didn't make me, like, I don't know, annoyed the way this man made me annoyed. Because he was just, like, flat out, like, just, like, shut the fuck up.
Because they're, like, all rich assholes, but he was just, like, I don't know, like, another level of, I don't know.
Yeah, I just, like, he wasn't even, like, fun to hate. No offense to this actor, I don't know who he is. But, like, I wasn't, like, having fun hating him because, like, he wasn't adding anything fun. Like, a couple times he did add something fun when he had, like, the cake.
There was, like, the one, And then I liked his Dorito, like, at the family dinner. When
he
just asks,
what's your favorite flavor of Doritos before you lost your taste?
I was like, huh?
So funny. Like, he had, like, a moment. I wish he was consistently, like, that silly. I'm like, if you're gonna be, like, awful, you have to have some redeeming quality for your screen time to be worth it. And Jake Lacey just lays. Sorry, King, you can't all do it like him.
You just put sunglasses on and maybe would be like,
oh, maybe that guy, he probably did wear sunglasses. He probably did put sunglasses. And it wasn't working on me, that's how you know. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, he made a comment about, like, Amelia and Merritt being, like, really close and asked if they, like, hooked up or something. And, like, that really bothered Benji. I'm like, Benji killed her. Yeah. And that wasn't enough to make it full motive, but it was, like, a little moment where you're like, something sus there. Yeah. Like, he doesn't, like her that much. But then they never really did anything else with that. They're just trying to throw you off, I guess. But
they're just trying to throw you off the whole freaking time.
Yeah.
But.
Fucking tag. It always cracks me up when you're watching a show like this. And it was ultimately sort of about... It's called The Perfect Couple. Like, it was ultimately about, like, Greer and his relationship, and then you find out, like, it started on lies. Like, she was actually an escort, and that's how they met, and then they built up her fortune. Now that's why, like, he's so tied to hers, because now she's the moneymaker in the relationship. Like, they did have all these deep, deep secrets, but the main point of the story is just murder, and at the end of this, they have nothing to do with the murder, so I'm like, this shouldn't even be about them, it should be about my girl, Amelia.
No, literally.
And, like, her mom and all that stuff.
I know. I feel like we didn't get enough on a lot of things, like, there was a lot of points put in, or, like, I don't know, but it wasn't enough. It was, like, the bones of something.
Yeah, it was, like, a little disconjointed. Yeah. Like, it had a lot of stuff, but, like, it didn't feel as perfectly, like, smooth, where, like, why do we care all about this stuff about Greer and her family, but there's also a completely sort of unrelated murder, and the only reason that it ties back to them is because of, like, yeah, it does tie back to them because of the affair and the inheritance, but it still feels like such, like, a loose tie where you're like, okay, I'm supposed to be so invested in their relationship, but I'm more invested in what happened to Merritt, and sort of ties but doesn't. I don't know if I'm making sense, but like it obviously ties because she was the mistress, she had his baby, and that was why she died, was because she was about to reset the inheritance thing,
which honestly was tea,
which was so interesting. I
forgot about like the inheritance.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
and like I didn't really think that deeply that another kid would mess that
but it
up.
just like felt like such a weird thing that this all hinged on, when I was like,
when I was looking at 12 other things that were like could have worked.
Like it was interesting, her relationship with her brother and all this stuff, but like it
her brother coming in the second to last.
That was, and he kind of slayed it.
He slayed it. He was
like, where's the food?
Where's the food?
He's like, this is my brother.
You think
and I'm like,
some criminal?
I wish it like did tie more back to like all of that stuff. Like he somehow was involved, and like the only reason like Shooter was involved because he just like is rich and he'll pay for it. But again, it had nothing to do with the murder at the end of the day. And I get that you want all this like complicated stuff going on, so you don't really know who did it. Like they all have to be guilty of something in order to like make this interesting.
Yeah.
But I was still like, okay.
I know.
When it all started unraveling, I was like, all right, why were... I just felt like a lot of stuff going on.
I felt like
but then
the beginning of the show was so strong. Like, I don't know, like at the end of every episode, I was literally like, ooh.
Yeah, but tell me why the last 2 episodes felt like a sitcom.
Yeah, literally. It like fell off, and then I was like literally like okay by the end.
Like I still like enjoyed it as like a form of entertainment, but as like a murder mystery, like it kind of felt a little all over the place.
Yeah. Like I am interested. I don't think I'd read this book.
Yeah.
Like I already know everything, but I am interested to read a different Ellen Hildebrand book and see like if it feels more, because I don't know, this show somehow felt like not long enough but also too long. Like it could have been a movie and then maybe like tightened up like some things, but it felt, I don't know,
there also felt like a lot of loose ends that like came and went,
and it's like okay,
and like I said, and honestly, I was living for the last couple episodes when they like brought in her PR team.
Yeah, the PR team served.
Hyacinth and Brad, like they were cracking me up, and they like came in at the end, and like the tone started completely changing. Like the tone just like kept, it felt like 3 different shows. And when they're having that like crisis thing, and they're like coaching Tag on like what rehab he should go to, like also I was cracking up. I'm like, I love this show. Like, what is this show? I'll watch more of this show. And then like him being like, Barry and Cynthia, and she went Hyacinth and Brad goes, no, Barry's fine. Like they just had like little nuggets of like, this is really funny. And also, so we watched like the first 4 episodes, and then we took a break because things were happening, and then we watched the last 2. So maybe it did always have some comedy, like the cake scene and stuff.
Yeah.
But there were just some things where it felt really funny, and some of it where it was like supposed to be like a deep, serious murder mystery.
Really,
and like I liked it. Like I liked both versions of it, but it was funny that it was changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would, if it was just like silly goofy the whole time, I would have lived by that.
And I love watching rich people do just like be the worst people and do like crazy shit.
And like, so, when it's Nicole Kidman, 10 times better too. Yeah, like, she slays it.
Yeah. And then Dakota.
So this is what I was thinking. I didn't like think about her in like a technical way where I was like, this makes sense with this, and like she would do this because of the inheritance. I started thinking as we got to the last couple episodes, like I can't claim that I solved the crime. But when I was watching it, even at the beginning, I was like, I should have clocked Megan Fahey, because I'm like, you have Megan Fahey in this and she's like just the best friend. No, of course she has to be the dead body. That's Megan Fahey. Then as I'm watching this and I'm like, I'm getting sucked into the fact that Abby and Amelia are bonding. Like, I love that shit. I'm a sucker for like an unlikely like friendship pairing. Mm-hmm. Like, I love that they were starting to bond. But then I went, you're telling me that this is just in my own head. You're telling me that they got Dakota Fanning herself for this, and she's just going to be this random side character adding to this rich family? Of course she's the murderer. Like, you can't get Dakota Fanning just to play another random character in this. It's like Nicole Kidman's the star, Megan Fahey's the dead body, and of course Dakota fucking Fanning is the killer. It all
adds up, all these
like
icons.
She had to be. Like, I should have gone into this at the beginning and went boom, boom.
I just was like, like her character seemed too obvious to me, so I thought it was going to be something else.
Yeah.
I don't know, just because she was like a bitch.
Yeah.
But like, of course it's Dakota Fanning.
Yeah, because like you think Dakota Fanning took this role and was like, yeah, I'll do that. And it does not, like, nothing happens.
She needed to have something.
She needed to be the killer.
She needed to kill. She needed to drown the
Like, if she wasn't going to be the main character, which I would say is Nicole Kidman and Amelia, or the dead body, which is Megan Fahey, and I would say Liev Schreiber is also one of the main characters. They got 2 big names for the main character. Miss Amelia got to slay. I've never seen her, but I liked her a lot. Her. And, like, Megan Fahey, she's known now. She had to be the dead body. And Dakota Fanning, she is so beloved that she's just going to be in here as, like, a random bitch. No!
Hell nah.
I started nodding along, but I was also like, how's this going to work? And then, like, it all started, obviously, unfolding. Yeah. I will say, like, just... I don't know if it's because, like, at that point, they had already, like, cleared every single other character. Yeah. Where it, like, feels like at least the way they executed it, like, the motive was fine. And, like, the death scene was cool when she, like, walked up to her and then drowned her. That was intense. Why did she poison her if she's going to drown her anyway, also?
I don't know.
Was it just to make it look like she...
to make her look like she killed herself.
Yeah, I guess. I was still like, hello? She didn't even wait that long.
Like, oh, I thought you were just going to
let instant.
Her go. She's like, I want her to feel the drowning too.
But it is sometimes, and I feel like maybe it's just because I get in my own head and I expect things to be like crazy plot twists, guns a-blazing, but I was like, this is anticlimactic.
Yeah, I felt like that too.
They were like, and we're arresting you for the murder, and they were like, and then like no one really cared. Also, they were all just like, okay.
Yeah, no, literally, no one gave a fuck.
Even Thomas was like
Megan Fahey died and they didn't give a fuck, and then Abby got arrested and no one gave a fuck.
I know, I want this to be drama. I want everyone to be like, and she'd even like, she wasn't even trying. Well, it was really funny when she was like, the cops kind of made me chuckle too.
Yeah, I like the cops.
And sometimes we get pissed at the cops, and there were a couple moments where I was like, they're being like the annoying cops. Yeah. And, like a thing. Like in Wilderness, hated those bitches.
Yeah,
or
at least, like those.
Like it happens a lot where you just have these random cops where you're like, oh my god. But I did like them.
I kind of liked them, yeah.
There was a couple moments where I'm like, they shouldn't be doing this. Like when they questioned both of them. Yeah, they're
definitely breaking some.
Nicole Kidman and her brother. I was like,
you don't put them both in.
They gotta do it for the drama. But when they were like reading, do you understand your rights? And then she was like, no. And they're like, you have the right to remain silent. She's like, ah.
She acted when she ah. Like I love Dakota Fanning.
She's like, I can't go to jail. I'm pregnant. And they're like, that's not a thing.
I'm like, but they're good.
Obsessed with her.
That's so funny.
Yeah. She had to be a big role because like you're not wasting Dakota Fanning like that unless that's your red herring is having one of the most famous bitches in the cast just do nothing, just be cunty the whole time, break up the cake fight, and then go, no, this is vintage.
Yeah, that's another one of my lines. I'm like, she only had like a few moments in lines, but when she did, she freaking slayed them, and they were memorable.
No, like, obsessed with her. That's an actress. Like she's been with us since like childhood. That's fucking. Yeah. I don't even remember her name in Charlotte's Web, but that's what she was in. That's that bitch. What was her name? I don't know. So it's Wilbur's mom.
Wilbur's mom.
What a queen.
Yes.
So yeah. I'm choosing to believe that Amelia and Shooter were endgame. We stand. We walk. We march.
Exactly.
Because I was eating that shit up. Like that little flashback where they met. And he's like, I met you on the B train. That's his fucking caller ID for her.
Yeah.
Like, why, sir? That's the thing. When you're in a show like this, you're like, this isn't a time for a love story. Like a true, like, rom-com love story. Because they have other fish to fry. They have a murder to solve.
But at the same time, they don't give a fuck.
But then they're serving chemistry. They're giving tropes. They're giving history. Like, they're giving drama, angst, love triangle in the middle of this murder mystery. Dingy. And I'm like... And it's nothing's gonna come of it because that's not why we're here.
Yeah.
But I was eating them up. That's my thing. I'm like, okay, can you guys do something else together because you look good together? And I'm choosing to leave because clearly she got out of the marriage or she like broke up with him. And it was interesting too the way that like they kind of slowly drifted throughout the show and like in a respectful way where they parted on decent terms. Like he hugged her, but it was funny because like I didn't immediately get that they were like fully broken up when it ended, and he just like hugged her. I was
like, where's she going?
It was like such like a lukewarm hug. I'm like, you guys were gonna get married a couple days ago, but like, okay.
You were just you were
getting dicked down in the culinary in the kitchen,
like right in front of the oysters. Like,
yeah,
you're telling me you're just.
But then that 6 months later came up, and then she's like, I haven't seen you in so long. So I'm like, well, she clearly isn't with him. So I was like, well, where's Shooter then? They should show Shooter. But Shooter's also very tied to that family, so maybe she doesn't want to have anything to do with them. But now her and Nicole Kidman are about to be best friends, so if she's not with Shooter, she's about to rekindle with Shooter.
She's about to.
I'm writing the fan fiction tonight.
That end scene's so funny.
I'm obsessed because that's what I was saying earlier. I love an unlikely duo. And the whole time, her and Nicole Kidman were facing off because she was protective over her son. So valid. And like there were like differences and stuff, but you actually know that Nicole Kidman has a past too, and she gets her in a way that you don't realize yet. But like, when she came there, I was like, this is for you, but I won't publish it without your blessing. And if you want to call me, let's get dinner. I like fully got chills. Like, I eat that fucking shit up.
And she was being like so nice.
Yes. Like, when two queens come together and maximize their joint slay in front of the penguins.
I'm like, spin off of this.
100%.
Like, this is what I want.
I need them. We need to pick up season 2. They're the perfect couple. And they're out to dinner. They're reading this murder mystery. Someone's dead. And they're like, we have to solve this. Like, I, a murder mystery writer, you, a victim of your friend getting murdered. Exactly. We can do this. We can make this a thing. And this will inspire my next novel.
Exactly.
Obsessed, they become a duo. And then Shooter comes back.
And Shooter's there.
That's all I need. And then they visit Dakota Fanning in prison.
Yeah, please.
Like, that's what I need.
To
be honest. And we can see the cops again. I like them.
They visit Dakota Fanning in prison.
They're like, there's only one way to get inside the head of a killer. We have to go speak to one.
Speak to her.
And everyone goes wild. It's like a sitcom.
She's like Mona. She's like, just great.
It's like, no, it's literally like that scene in 21 Jump Street where they go visit Dave Franco and Rob Riggle in jail. They have to go visit her. Put me in a room. We're like, no more sequels. Original ideas only. And yes, Richard Gadd.
The Perfect Couple 2.
2.
And it's The Perfect Couple.
And it's Amelia and Greer. Fuck yeah! Women's stories matter. They just matter.
Women's stories matter.
That's fucking nuts.
That's so funny. Oh wait, Amelia's mom.
Yes.
The pills, and then them making her look like so sketchy, and then but you find out she just wanted to.
She wanted an escape plan. She just wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
That was wild because we were like, that's one of my thing. I'm like trying to pick up on things that are important. I should have picked up on the fucking roulette thing. They always get you with leaving things that you don't think are important.
That,
like,
by the way, is crazy.
Insane. That's why, like, all you're thinking is that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But like, it's so fucked up that it's important.
Yeah.
And also, but what you are supposed to like, or I was clocking as important was the mom was doing something, but I was like, me not knowing enough about pills, like, I don't know if you're supposed to be able to tell the difference between the pills and what she was like I don't know, but I was like, what the fuck was that? And she did it like twice.
I thought she was just skipping her pills or something.
Yeah, she was like keeping some, like she wasn't taking them. And then you don't hear anything. You barely see the parents for like a couple episodes.
I know. They like disappear. I'm like, huh?
And then the best scene, they're like, Amelia's like, it's so crazy that she had barbiturates in her system. And her mom goes, like, turns, like, zoom in. Like, you're like, and then you're like, oh my God, the pills that she had to have been barbiturates.
We both went, we were
like,
we were just talking about how the mom hasn't been shown.
We were like, we're like, how are they going to wrap this up? What happened to the mom's pills? And they're like, the barbiturates. Dramatic zoom. There were a couple, like, dramatic zooms. Or, like, I should have written more down. There were, like, scenes that, like, cut really fast, too. Like, it really started feeling like a sitcom right at the end. There were, like, certain things they were doing where I'm like, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, and then, like, the beginning was, like cinnamon. Like the transitions and stuff, and then they were doing the cuts and the zooms at the end.
Yeah. I was like, what happened in the last few episodes?
I was like, hold on, what
They're changing direction. They're changing vibe.
We want next season to be, that we're gonna definitely get
to be more, full camp.
To be camp.
Amelia and Greer solve crimes. I would live for that shit. Yeah, also something they, like, barely did anything with, which, like, I think was supposed to be, like, red herring was, not that they barely did anything with it, but just, like, the youngest son and...
I wanted him to do it.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. But it was just, like, him, like, having sweet little crushes and getting his heart broken. Like, but then he got the girl at the end, the fucking captain's daughter or whatever. Heard the chief's daughter was in. And...
I heard the chief's daughter
was here. That was cute, but also it's just, like, all these things that they're, like, planting things, but she ultimately has nothing to do with anything, really. Like, it's just there to obviously add more drama. Like, you have to have a lot of stuff going on. Like, things aren't pointless. They're adding to the plot and the drama, but it's just so funny when you're, like...
They show you pretty soon that, like, the blood on her
Yeah, you just cut his
thing was
hand
a
on
cut.
accident. Poor
I was
boy.
like, all right. Poor boy.
Yeah, I stand with him.
He apparently wasn't in the book. I read like
The youngest son?
Yeah.
So, do we know, was the inheritance thing then true?
I don't know. I didn't
Because
see anything about that.
he's like the...
Oh, he's the reason it's not.
Like, none of them have their inheritance because he's not 18. So
Yeah, that's
he
interesting.
turns 18 weeks later because the other boys are like late 20s, I guess.
Should I read it?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, we should be like, what are the differences?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, I didn't write down highs and lows.
I wrote down some.
Okay, do you have anything else before highs and lows?
I think that's it.
Okay, let's do highs and lows as I look up perfect couple differences.
Okay. Epic highs and lows. Favorite character?
Merritt, rest in peace. Amelia and Greer and the cops.
I said
In that order.
Okay. I said Amelia, Greer, and Merritt.
Yeah.
Slay.
Least favorite character?
Thomas.
Yeah, fuck Thomas. Oh, shout out to the French woman that was just kind of there, but...
No, that's another funny thing. Is like we don't know who this woman is.
I know.
I was so confused.
We tried to follow along the whole time.
She's literally kind of just there.
Yeah, but then, like, at the same time, like, they're like... She also is a piece that hinges on the reason why they killed her, because they were in so much fucking debt and they needed that inheritance. But I was also, like, so hard to follow, like, what she was doing.
Yeah, it was, like, confusing. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's this French woman doing?
Yeah.
God bless.
Oh, I should have put Shooter in my favorites, too. It's fine.
Oh, I like
stand with
Shooter.
him. Yeah, I like Shooter. Him just being rich and just trying to help his pseudo-mom.
Him running on that boat looking
Sus as hell. Stupid fucking
Like, why
bitch.
would you...
And apparently you find out he has immunity. Drama king.
Drama. That
him.
was drama. I was like...
I'm a shooter. Favorite moments?
I said the dinner scene. Like,
Mhm.
I liked that.
I like that too.
The cake scene.
Yeah.
Amelia and Shooter.
Yeah.
And then Greer just being cunt.
Yeah.
All
I like the
time.
scenes at the bar with the chief or whatever.
Yeah, that lighting.
That was drama.
Is
I thought they were about to kiss too. I was like,
I know.
I would have been.
I was kind of here
tea.
for it.
I liked when the brother came. I love the PR scene when they're planning the story. Like that was so funny, and like the cake scene.
It just got so unserious.
Remind me on singing that whole second last
I'm like,
episode, and
this
then like
guy
falling
loves
off the stage.
to sing.
It's like, okay, Dad.
Like,
He's
okay,
like, I'll
Dad.
light up his fucking joint.
Okay, Dad, get your joint.
Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Get your joint.
Always smoking.
Every time, like in the last few episodes, every time we did it, we were like, there it goes.
There he goes again.
So
This
funny.
man never know.
Obsessed. Least favorite moments? I don't like when my girl is dead or sad or crying.
I said, my queen dying, my queen being the killer.
Yeah, damn, double homicide.
Both my queens.
My
both,
girls.
That's the main reason this show kind of stood out to me.
Yeah, they were both slayed it though. Can't lie. One really slayed it. One really slayed the other.
Oh, and the fact they were in Nantucket. I love that Nantucket setting.
Yeah.
It's drama.
Yeah. Trying to think of any other least favorites. Yeah, I don't like when my girl's upset.
Yeah. Wait, Amelia doing, like, at the beginning, she was doing more work than the freaking detective.
Yeah.
She was going to work.
Love her.
She was,
She kind of gave up.
yeah, no, that's what
okay.
I noticed. I was thinking about how hard she was going at first, and then she literally gave up. She's
like,
like, I don't really give a fuck anymore.
Her and Abby were being besties.
Yeah.
Little did she know.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So funny. She's like, I give up.
Would you recommend the show?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
It's
fun. It's like a good like thing to like sink your teeth into for a little, but is it gonna like impact me for the rest of my life?
Like, am I gonna think about it?
No, but I had a good time, and I would watch like a majority of them and other stuff.
Yeah, and it does. I probably won't do this till next summer, but I kind of want to read another Ellen Hildebrand book because why not?
Yeah, I want to watch Big Little Lies again. Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the most unserious a show could be.
10.
I do think it is in that half of the scale.
I said 5.
Yeah, I was thinking like 6,
Because
5.5.
It like it was like serious, but also they're like rich and they aren't
And I'm cracking up.
And I'm cracking up.
They're fighting over cake.
And no one gives a fuck.
No one cares that this girl is dead.
And they're all, like, kind of awful in some ways.
But love them.
And then, yeah, but love them.
Yeah, Amelia Shooter Nation.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to do my password. So, in order to... Well, before we get into our activity, I have a list of 11 differences.
Okay. I think this is the list.
So these are the book
I didn't read it all.
to screen differences. Benji's younger brother, Will, in the show Greer has 3 sons. Benji, Will, and Thomas. One of the biggest differences... I know I want to add the character of Will as a teenage son. I was young enough when I watched the first season of Homeland. I related to the... But, like, it's not explaining to me, like, the fact that, like, the Will character exists. How does that change the fucking ending?
Yeah, maybe.
Name changes. 4 main characters had name changes. Celeste Otis becomes Amelia Sachs. That's an interesting difference.
Celeste.
Featherly Dale, who is British, becomes Isabel Nellet, who's French. Shooter Uxley becomes Shooter Duvall. And Chief Ed Captain Nash becomes Chief Dan Carter. Celeste Stutter. So Amelia Stutter. In the book, it's a key plot point that Celeste develops a nervous stutter in the lead up to the wedding, one that disappears when she's with Shooter.
Aww.
That's crazy. It happened halfway through the development process. I don't know what it is necessary in the screen version, but losing the stutter became necessary for who the character Amelia became, because in the book, Celeste is a bit fragile and uncertain, and it works incredibly well. We only have 6 episodes, and we only really have 1 episode to win the audience over to rooting for the character that became Amelia. The ring tag gives merit, so then he must be a bracelet now. He gives her a thumb ring.
Yes, thumb ring.
That's so,
so
funny. In the show, he gives her a gold bracelet.
Yeah.
Bruce's whole vibe. The fuck is Bruce?
Bruce.
Oh, I think the dad. Oh, in the book, he's implied to be a closeted gay man.
Oh, that's more interesting.
It's probably just because they didn't have time to really make that like its own thing.
Yeah, they only had 6 episodes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wondering if, like, the book maybe had a little more, like substance.
Yeah, like it was blown out more.
Yeah.
Detective Nick Dion blah blah. And Detective Nikki Henry. Oh, they gender swapped. Karen's end of life plans. In the book, one key storyline is how Karen, who is dying of cancer, plans to end her own life. This plotline doesn't appear until the very final episode, but it's woven throughout the novel. Chloe Carter, which is the chief's daughter. I'm trying to, like, read this fast, so I'm not really getting it. I guess that character wasn't really in the book or changed. Greer's brother, Roderick Graham. And a mysterious British man appears at Greer's launch party, and that man is revealed in the finale as Greer's brother. In the show, over the course of investigation, detectives learn that Shooter paid him. But what happens in the book? What are they saying is different? Well... I don't know what that is. Greer's background in the finale.
Maybe that didn't exist in the book?
I guess so. But it's not telling me... Oh, none of the backstories in the book about her being an escort. What is this book about? Okay, the ending. Abby is the murderer in both the novel and the show, but for different reasons. In the novel, Abby steals the sleeping pills from Greer, trying to knock out Featherly to prevent her from sleeping with her husband Tom, so the French woman. The police rule Merritt's death an accident, never being able to prove who drugged Merritt, but the book ends with Greer realizing what happened. Well, this is a long thing.
Wait, so Abby was never officially... I
think caught, but Greer realizes it. The secret resides with Greer, and with Greer it will remain until her death. Damn.
What the?
That's crazy. Abby takes a pill from Tom and puts in the glass juice for Merritt. Oh, but like... What is she? Okay. Tag is the plotter, not Greer. But after 21 murder mysteries, she has learned a thing or two about motivation. Greer saw Abby last night when she went to the kitchen to pour herself the final glass of Veuve and left her pills in the counter. Abby had either snatched the pills up then or noted their existence much later. She went down to see if Featherly had left. She overheard Featherly humming in the powder room and must have decided to put the old girl to sleep to keep her from fooling around with Thomas, and who could blame her? Abby dropped a pill in Featherly's drink. Only the drink had gone to the wrong person. It had somehow gone to Merritt. The police have ruled Merritt's death accidental, and an accident it indeed was. Abby may not even realize she's to blame, and Thomas will never put the 2 and 2 together. So it was fully an accident.
Oh my god.
Which I feel like, I guess they had to change that. Because you imagine watching a show and you're just like, she didn't mean to do it. And like Abby doesn't even realize she did it. And that's why Greer keeps it a secret. She's like, well,
Greer has to take it to her.
That's crazy. I don't know how I feel.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's wrong.
Abby innocent. Clear the searches.
Yeah. What I'm getting from that is Abby's innocent.
But it like makes more sense. I feel like it was a very complicated plot of like the inheritance, but then the inheritance extends. If they did like add a lot of like detail versus it was truly just didn't want this bitch sleeping with her husband.
Yeah. So they did. They added the inheritance.
Yeah, to make
and,
it
like,
more of an intentional.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Of needing to kill that baby.
Yeah. Rip. Fuck the baby.
The baby. Fuck the
when Megan Faye was crying, you don't want me to keep it? You want me to get rid of it? I was like, don't make her get rid of it. Pro-life.
Pro-life.
Pro Megan Faye's choice in whatever she ever wants to do. Did you see that picture? Netflix posted it where it's like, bitch, you do whatever the fuck you want and I'll support you through everything or whatever.
Wait,
it's from this show.
Oh.
She's like, bitch, you can do whatever the fuck you want and I'll be there to support you.
Exactly.
And someone was like, me when Mudang. The hippo.
Not the hippo.
Starts biting her trainers or something like that. I was like, this is the week in pop culture. Okay. So for game time with Megan and Bree.
Yo.
We're going to play a cheeky little game of 2 truths and 1 lie to see if we can fool each other. And Bree and I are also the perfect couple. Because we've known each other for almost
the perfect couple.
10 years, so we're going to see how well we do know each other. Yeah. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Like, do you want to read them or do you want me to read them?
I'll go.
Okay.
Why am I already laughing?
Okay.
Mine's... Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I was on Lego League in elementary school. I did Young Life when I lived in Tennessee. I took hip-hop classes in middle school.
Sound Ryan Vergara as fuck right then.
I only know how to be
You're really good at that. I'm going to try to do it and fail. Okay. Okay. Lego League. When? What was
elementary school.
Lego League in elementary school.
Young Life in
Tennessee.
Hip-hop classes in middle school.
So elementary, Tennessee, middle school were the... Bitch, I bet you did all those things, but at different times. And you're lying about all the times.
I just lied about all of it.
I did Lego League.
I was on Lego League in
elementary school. And...
Young Life when I lived in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Hip-hop classes in middle school.
Yeah. I remember...
I did things before I knew you.
Yeah, that's smart. What I did was a little mean.
Yours is just mean. Mine, I'm trying to trick you.
Yeah. That's why mine are mean, because I'm really trying to trick you. Oh. We'll get to that.
Because you're trying to bully me.
I am trying to bully you. I know you did Young Life. I am trying to think about the facts. I know you did like Young Life or some church thing briefly. And you were briefly in Tennessee. Elementary school, Lego League. I could see you fucking that up. Hip hop in middle school. In middle school, that's like a bold time to do hip hop.
That's a bold time to pop and lock.
Jam and break. Is that even legal in middle school?
I was going through something.
Oh my god. I'm feeling, oh god, I'm going to be boy will my face be red when I find out the right answer.
Yeah, it'll be so embarrassing if you don't know the true one. You're not my friend anymore.
Yeah, this is over. Cutting ties.
How dare you not know?
2 are true and 1 is a lie.
Yes, they're all a lie.
Like, fuck. Lego League in elementary school, Young Life in Tennessee, hip-hop classes in middle school.
Hip hop class is a bold middle school. Bold time to do hip hop class.
Am I wrong? Like, that's crazy.
That's so funny.
Like, I saw middle schoolers doing hip hop, I'd be like, wow. Stop. Pop and lock and stop.
Pop and lock is somewhere else.
Stop. Pop and lock is somewhere else. Not in middle school.
Sometimes you gotta pop and lock and jam.
Oh god, now I'm tempted to say that one's the lie because that's the one we're chuckling about. But also now I'm thinking about it too much. Did you fucking do Lego League? Maybe. I think the lie.
Think about it. Think about the context.
The context.
You exist in the context.
Well, because Tennessee.
You're saying he's only 10.
Tennessee. Weren't you also in middle school?
Yeah. I was in 3 different states for middle school.
I know. I'm gonna be so like confused. Thinking about the context is making me think I'm scared. That makes me even more confused. Think about the context. Lego League. Elementary school. I think Lego League is the lie.
No.
Which one?
I was in Lego League.
That's really cool.
In 5th grade.
Okay.
And I went to a competition.
That's thrilling. I'm sure you've mentioned that once. Like, all of them felt somewhat real in the back of my head, so I was like, I could really go.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
They're all real.
Yeah. I knew you were tricking me with something.
I did Young Life in Oregon.
I knew! Honestly, my initial thing, I almost went, well, you did Young Life in Oregon. I almost said that, let the record show, even though no one could read my mind, but then I really started thinking about middle school.
I wanted to throw you off with Tennessee, because Tennessee is more like of a religious, I think,
Yeah.
would be a place where...
Yeah.
But it was in Oregon.
That was one of my first thoughts was you did Young Life in Oregon. Like, that full sentence played in my head, and then I was like,
I was really thinking deeply about the things I did. And I was like, the fuck?
I was like, she's gonna have done
Hip-hop class in middle
hip-hop
school
in preschool.
was crazy.
Yeah.
It was in, that was in Tennessee, I think, and I just, like, was going through it.
Yeah. It's just like middle school is such an
just doing
awkward
random
time.
shit. I
Yeah.
know.
It's such an awkward time to do anything, and hip hop can be like
It's
awkward
like,
too.
And I'm like, why did I do hip hop? I was
Why
just trying
not?
to do anything.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to hear mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I have been to 13 states.
Okay.
I have had 6 teeth removed.
What?
And I have 8 cousins.
Oh no. Not numbers.
See, I told you I was being mean.
I almost did something like that too. Because I was
It's hard!
It is really hard, especially
We
when
know each
already
other.
know. All the things I was thinking of, it was really hard for me to come up with a lie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
No, we both did similar things.
Yeah, you just like switch.
Like, obviously, I have cousins' teeth removed and been to states, but how many of each?
Okay, I got this.
13 states.
All right, 13.
6 teeth.
16.
8 cousins.
8 cousins.
Mm-hmm.
8 cousins on both.
Yeah,
like,
collectively.
Collectively.
Yeah.
6 teeth. Why? 6 teeth.
Yeah. 6 is a number.
6 teeth removed.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dog.
Fully gone. Out of my mouth.
What?
Maybe.
I didn't know.
Or
Oh.
maybe not.
Okay.
I feel like we should, next time we should do True Confessions, like the Jimmy Fallon one where we have 2 envelopes.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. And we're like, the cigarettes will live on the table. And you have to ask questions for 60 seconds.
Exactly.
Oh, that'd be fun. We should do that for like Only Murders or something.
Murders.
We'll think on that. Put a pen in
Put a
that.
pin in that. Okay, I'm gonna say no. I'm not. Okay, here's my thought process.
Yeah.
I actually don't have one. 13 states. As in you've been in them? Like, driven?
Yeah,
then?
at least.
Okay.
Like, I have been present in 13 states.
Okay.
Have I, like, partied in all 13
Yeah.
states? No.
Have I danced on the soil?
No, not necessarily.
On the soil.
But there's, like, a good chance that I've been, like at a rest stop or something. But I counted to all the states
Oh, yeah, you did count. And you got 13.
Like,
truthfully.
maybe.
And you took 6 of your teeth out.
Maybe.
With your bare hand.
I did myself. Yeah, this doesn't count the ones that the dentist removed. No, these were legally removed by the dentist.
I do be removing my teeth sometimes.
Yeah, that do be happening.
Okay. I'm gonna say
Mm-hmm.
the teeth.
The teeth is a lie.
Yeah.
That's what you think?
It's a lie.
That's incorrect. I've had 6 teeth removed. I had 2 here, and then all 4 of my wisdom teeth.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot you had your wisdom. Well, I knew that.
Yeah, it's those 2 fuck-ass teeth that I was awake during.
Wait, the 2 teeth for your surgery?
No, the 2 teeth were, like, when I was in middle... It was, like, around when I had braces. It was, like, to make room for teeth for braces. And then the wisdom teeth were, like, in college or high school. And then I have been to 13 states, I believe.
Okay.
I have 7 cousins, not 8.
I was gonna be pissed if it was the cousin one and then it was the cousin one.
I went, let me add 1 more cousin.
Go serious.
I have 1 cousin on my mom's and 6 cousins on my dad's.
Yeah.
Both of his sisters have
Mom.
3 kids. And my mom's brother has 1 kid. Yeah,
That's
and then
cute.
the 13 states, I don't think I can name them off the top of my head. I went through a list of states and went 1, 2, 3.
Damn.
I think.
I was like, the state thing's probably true. And then I was like, if it's the cousin thing, I'll be pissed. So it has to be the teeth thing. But I didn't even, like, of course, the wisdom teeth is 4 teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Okay, well, fuck that.
Yeah,
That was
that's
I
hard.
like,
That's always what we do, though. Like, there's, like, that game
Yeah,
on Jackbox.
I always struggle
and you
with
have to
that
pick a
game.
truth and a lie or something.
Yeah.
And I always just, like, if you do completely random things, it's like, well, one's so outlandish. Because we
Yeah.
know each other somewhat well. Obviously, like, childhood and stuff. Like, that was a good way to do it, too. But, like, I'm always like, my cousin's name is Tim, my cousin's name is Tom, and I have a Tommy
I remember
and
you
a
doing
Tim.
that. Like, it's another thing with the freaking cousin.
I know, because it's like enough where it's like you don't know it. Like, you've heard probably some of their names, and know like we each have cousins, but like that's not people that we interact with.
Yeah. God bless.
Yeah,
That's kind of fun. Okay, we both lost.
yeah, but we
Slay.
both learned something.
But we
today.
learned something. I learned that you have 7 cousins.
And yes, I almost got tricked myself. And I learned that you did Young Life in Oregon
Slay, mama!
and with off in middle school.
That's so random.
Hell yeah!
I like remembered that just today. Like, I forgot about that.
That's
I
so
had,
funny.
like,
You were like, what were my
I had that, and I was
activities?
like, what the hell?
I should think about my childhood activities. I did academic team in 4th grade, and it was awful because like we met up every morning, we'd practice, and I would do like okay, but all I knew, this is how you know, all that I could be counted on is if there was a question about a film, like a Disney movie. Like I knew the entertainment stuff even then, and there'd be it was mostly math, science, history, and I also like stage fright of like getting anxious to press the button. So like every time we had like an actual meet, I never answered anything. And it was so sad. And I think maybe I answered twice the whole time, and one I got right, but the first time I did it, I was wrong.
Aww.
And I think my parents were really excited because I finally answered, but it was wrong. And I'm like, this is why I don't do it because I don't know anything.
Like,
but if it was a question about fucking Peter Pan, you know I knew that shit. This is why we go to pop culture trivia.
This is why we only do pop culture trivia.
Exactly. Okay, we did it.
We did it.
Perfect couple. Another Nicole Kidman mess around.
Slay. We are criminals.
Must be illegal. It must be illegal. Okay, we're taking a break next week, but then we'll be back with a good girl's guide to murder. More murder! Happy fall, happy Halloween.